Hey, what's up guys? I just recently got back from a trip to China and I wanted to show you some of the things I got while I was there. I picked up some cool snacks, I got some cultural items, and even some local ingredients for cooking food. So let's just dig in and start with the snacks. I saw a bunch of these different flavors of Oreos while I was there, and I just wanted to try some of them out. Like this one is 2 flavors, peach and grape. That's like not something you wouldn't be able to find around here. This is a chocolate mousse cake, I think. They had these crackers, and they had a bunch of different flavors of crackers. This one, there's a sweet potato flavor, and here they have Lao Tan Suan Cai, which is like old pot sour cabbage. I like this old pot sour cabbage fish, and so I thought this might taste like a pretty interesting flavor. They even have kimchi flavor. This is a purple sweet potato flavor. So I picked up all of those and I just wanted to try them out. I saw this one. This is 好多鱼, which is like just pretty much means a lot of fish. It's like a Chinese goldfish crackers, and so I wanted to try that out to compare with the goldfish crackers that I'm used to eating. So I picked up a couple of flavors, and I also picked up, kind of looked like these sugar cookies that I used to eat when I was a kid, and this one's just Wangzi, which means prince, so it's like a prince sugar cookies. Chocolate flavor. Last of the things that I picked up were, this one is Chongbi Wang, which is like long-nosed king. I've eaten crackers similar to this that I've bought in Canada, and I just like heard this is like the original kind, so I wanted to try that one out. I think this one here, it's a Dan Huang Kou Wei, so it's an egg flavor. Interested to try that. I met up with some of my fans when I was there, and some people gave me some snacks to try. They wanted to see my opinion on them, and so I got a couple of bags of this stuff here. This says Li Ji Kejia Ma Hua, which Ma Hua is what this is. It's kind of like a twisted dough cookie, almost cracker. I'd be interested to try that out. I've seen it before, and it looks interesting, so I'm gonna give these guys a shot. I got 2 of them. It says Jiao Yan Wei, which is salt and pepper flavor, and this one's Yuan Wei, which is original flavor. These crackers here, this is Hong Mi Cu, which is red rice cracker. So I like rice crackers, and they look pretty crispy, so that should be good. These are hawthorn berries, I think, which should be interesting to try. I've never had that. The last snacks that I was given by a fan were these. This is called La Tiao, which is I guess like a spicy long thing, and I have actually no idea. I mean, I may as well just give it a try right now. So I'll just tear this package open. Oh, and it seems like it's a little bit oily in here. It smells a little bit spicy. Let me grab one of these. So it's like some sort of long stick. And let's try that. Kind of a weird texture, but the flavor is not bad actually. The flavor is pretty good. Just very chewy though. Kind of like, it's almost like eating a sponge, but it's like a sponge that's been like soaked in spicy sauce. That's not so bad, actually. The next thing, which would be some of the ingredients that I picked up, which are really cool, because there's been some Chinese dishes that I've wanted to make, but I just haven't had the materials to make them. This is Sichuan Pao Cai, like pickled vegetables from the Sichuan province, and they're like super famous, and there's a lot of Sichuan style dishes where they use these pickled vegetables, and so I picked up these packaged versions of it. I got a bunch of different kinds from the same brand. Even on the back of them here, they have some recipes of like what you can use this package to do, which is pretty cool. So I might make some videos using these guys in the future, so you can keep your eyes peeled for that. So we got 2 big bags of dry bamboo. This is spring bamboo. It says here it's Xiao Zhu Sun Gan, young dried bamboo shoot. Whole huge bag here. I think you can like soak this and like stir fry it. Should taste really good. And it's pretty big, so it should last like a decent amount of time, maybe until the next time I can go pick some up. Because this is the kind of stuff you can't find here in Canada. And the other one I got here, which I'm pretty interested to try, is 农家腌笋干. So farmers smoked dried bamboo shoot. Like it's smoked, which is awesome. Should add like smoky flavor, some dishes, and I mean I'm gonna find some cool stuff to make with this. Hopefully it's really tasty, and I'll definitely make videos to show you how that turns out. And the last thing I got, I've actually never used, but seems pretty cool. I like these long Chinese green beans, and so I picked up, this is a bag of that green bean. 干豆角, dried beans. Another fan of mine gave me these teas, 菊花, which is chrysanthemum. You can use just like a few of these chrysanthemum bulbs to make some tea. It's actually pretty tasty. And then here we have 玫瑰花, which is rose. Some of the cultural items that I was given, and one of them here was this. This is like a wooden comb, which is like a traditional style Chinese comb, and it's made from like a pretty famous wood comb manufacturer. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, and I was also given this apron, which you know, fits in with the style of my channel. You see it looks kind of like this, and apparently it came from Yunnan province in China, so that's in the far west. And you know, I tried it on and fits pretty well, so now I can do a lot of cooking without worrying about messing up my clothes. And so that should be pretty good, and maybe you'll see this in a future video as well. This is it's a book set. There's a Chinese cooking TV show about the cooking culture in China called The Bite of China. If you can see that there, it says it on the side. So this book that I was given, it's a two-part book. There's two books in here. This is the first part, I think. If you open it up, it's got pictures of very classic, famous dishes from like all over the country, and then on the other side of the page they have the recipes. They're in Chinese, but I can, you know, read it enough typically to understand the recipe of how to make that dish. So I thought that was a really, really nice gift, because that really just helps me with my channel, because I can just, you know, flip through this book. There's got to be like hundreds of recipes in here. I can find some really cool stuff to make, and I'm definitely going to be looking through this book and learning some of the really cool recipes and sharing them with you, because these are like, you know, this is straight from the source kind of stuff. This isn't Chinese recipes written in Chinese of very classic dishes. I'm very excited to be able to take advantage of that in my cooking. So I also received as a gift this pipa, which is a Chinese instrument, kind of like a guitar. And I was given this by my really good friend Dong Dong, and it's a really thoughtful gift because I like guitar, and I really wanted a pipa because it's kind of like a Chinese guitar, and I wanted to be able to play around with those folky Chinese sounds. And so he got me this, which was really nice, and I've been trying to learn how to play. I'm not very good at the moment, but I've learned that there's a lot of work done with this index and thumb finger, and you sort of like pluck the strings like that, like back and forth method they call tan tiao, and so I've been practicing that a lot, like. See, so I'm not that good, but you know, I'm going to keep practicing, and I'm going to get really good, and then maybe when I go back I can play a song for my friend. And last but not least, I'll show you this. I picked up this incense set, xiang dao, so like incense culture. We have this tray here, bunch of different little gizmos and mechanisms, bunch of tools, some vials of incense. So it's pretty cool. I'm interested to learn how to use this. I think it should be a really relaxing thing to try, and another sort of cultural exploration into Chinese culture. That's really it for the stuff that I picked up and the gifts that I received. I'd like to say that over and above these like sort of possessions, what I really picked up was, you know, making good friendships and like bonding and cultural understanding of people and the methods. And you know, it was a great experience in that way, and I think I developed greater understanding for the Chinese community, Chinese people, and even the world at large, and how we all fit in as pieces of the big world puzzle. So I think it was a good experience, and a good trip in that sense. So very happy about that. I'm glad that I could share these things with you. I hope you saw some interesting stuff. If you have any questions about any of it, just leave a comment and I'll try and explain it more to you. If you like this video, please thumbs it up. I also took some videos while I was in China, and I'll be making some vlog style videos just to show you where I went and what I did and the kind of cool things that I saw while I was there. And hopefully that'll be something you're interested in too. But anyway, I'll hope to see you next time. Bye. So I'm gonna get Travis to try the la tiao. So for the first time, you've never had it before. Real reactions. What do you think?
Tastes kind of like what I imagine dog food tastes like.
Oh man, that's not a compliment.
It's actually not half bad.
Okay.
I think the texture is cool, and it just tastes kind of like chicken.
Yeah, and it's a little spicy, I think too.
A little spicy.
Yeah. Cool. Would you eat again?
Yes.
Sweet.